Here, we want to solve the following equation. All right, and so we could play around with cubing both sides. I believe that's a 3 there. It sure looks like it. Wish I could get a little closer. Let me get a little closer. I want to verify that's a 3. Yeah, that is a 3 for sure. Good. So that being the case, we could cube both sides and start to solve for x. Very extraneous work in some cases. Let's actually just see what's going on here by putting both of these equations in. And I'm going to write them in here as functions. You don't have to do this. I'm going to do this because it helps us sort of visualize what we're looking at here. I want comprehension to be my tool. So here's x squared minus 4, were I to just think of that as a function. And then here is, let's get the cube root. Let me think. I want to do, let's do this. I'm going to do 2x to the 1/3 power, since you can review your rules of exponents to be sure that that works. For now, take my word for it that the cube root is the same thing as 2x to the 1/3 power. And here we have that down here. And voila, here are my two solutions, here and here. Now notice I could have calculated those, and I am going to double check them. I can calculate them to be sure. But this is the main thing. I wanted to simply know what the x's are, so I put in my two functions. I didn't name this one, I guess, g of x. I put in my two functions, and now I am saying when these two are equal to, when are these two functions equal to each other? In other words, when do I get the same y for both the red curve and the blue curve? Well, I'll get negative 1.471 approximately, I'm sure, for x for either of these. If I put in x to either the blue or red, I will get that value. If I put in 2.384 for either the blue or red, in for x for either of those, I'll get 1.683. So that is, it says round your answer to the nearest tenth. They gave us this one already. 2.38 is rounded up to 2.4. They gave us that one. So we can put in negative 1.5 to the nearest tenth, so 6, excuse me, negative 1.6 to the nearest tenth, and that will be our x. I'm not going to waste the time right now for this problem, but what you would normally want to do is also calculate these and be sure that they work and nothing weird happened. But since this is a cube root and cubes and so forth, I'm not worried about it.